Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Friday, the 19th of April 2024, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Virgo all day. It's going to form an opposition to Saturn in Pisces. We also have the sun moving into Taurus, being the start of Taurus season, and we have Mercury retrograding back into Venus in Aries. So the energy, we also have Mars in Pisces, sextiling Jupiter in Taurus. Okay, so this is a day for slowing down, grounding, anchoring, embodying, pause to feel into your life stuff, yourself, have patience with yourself, checking in with what you're feeling. Is your heart and your mind on the same page? And then as for Mars, the spiritual warrior going through Pisces gets a spiritual boost from expansive Jupiter in Taurus. Tomorrow he's going to make the sextile to Uranus, which can be liberation, breakthroughs, new beginnings, things like that. And then on Sunday, early Sunday morning, we have the exact conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. So big energies coming up for the next few days. The key is to slow down, to ground, to pause, to feel into what's going on internally, and to embody all the good stuff. So let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us for today. So we're going to use the Thoth deck. I've got a really itchy nose today. And we're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need? Oops, that's, oh my God, just weren't doing anything there, were they? What do we need to know for Friday the 19th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and our greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so building blocks. I'm also noticing we have serendipity underneath. Okay, building blocks. Ooh, orphaned. Yep. And come to the edge. Okay, so this feels like a continuation of yesterday's energies, where we had the Gaia deck as the Oracle deck, and we had two of the cards that came out. One was loss, which was grief, sadness and resurrection, and the search, about feeling lost, lonely, and confused. Okay, so that orphan card is taking me back to all of that energy from yesterday. Okay, the building blocks, this is just sort of one phase in, much bigger, a much bigger story or narrative. And for me, the building blocks is one step at a time, always. Just putting one piece in. And with each piece, we have to hold that piece and we have to examine it and see where that sense of disconnect is, where that sense of being orphaned is, of being confused, of being lost, seeing the limitations, seeing the old stories, seeing the old narratives and everything, so that we can see what's holding us back, so that then we can sort of work with that, reclaim the power back from it and come into connection and then put the block in. Okay, that's what each step of the journey is, and the journey is a lifetime. Okay, we look and see sort of where there's lack, and then we fill that lack with love and joy and abundance, but it has to come from inside. Okay. And it may be pushing you out of your comfort zone. So we've got building block, we've got orphaned, okay, and then we've got come to the edge. So as I say, come to the edge is getting yourself out of the comfort zone, being willing to bring to consciousness and to look at this stuff. Okay, so let's do some tarot and see what the tarot wants to tell us, wants to add to this story. Or might have a completely different story. Okay, what do we need to know for Friday the 19th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Really one more shuffle. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles here, the Eight of Discs, Prudence, the Sun in Virgo. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands, Mars in Leo, Valor. The clarifiers, we have the Ten of Discs, Wealth, Mercury in Virgo. We have the Princess of Discs, or the Page of Discs. We have the Eight of Cups, Indolence, Saturn in Pisces. Okay, and remember today the Moon in Virgo is making an opposition to that Saturn in Pisces. What's going on in the subconscious? We've got the Two of Cups, Love, Venus in Cancer. We've got the Nine of Discs, Gain, which is Venus in Virgo. So we've got the 8, the 9 and the 10 of Discs or Pentacles. So we're coming to the end of an earth journey, a physical journey. Okay, still got a couple of things to deal with. Oh, then we've got the Magician or the Magus and the Queen of Wands and the Fool energy. Okay, then we've got 3 princes coming out. Okay, that tells me it's adaptable, changeable. I'm just going to put those to one side. I don't think they're part of the reading, but I feel like they're something to consider. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, the Eight of Pentacles, we're showing up, we're doing the work. This is the building blocks. Piece by piece, step by step, we're doing it. Okay, making progress. Okay, and the energy that's leaving is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so maybe you've had an opportunity to fill up our cup, the divine gift of love, to fill us with life source and love source energy, so that we've got the energy to carry on the journey. And now that energy is fading, we've had our top up, been refueled, and it's carry on with the work. Our foundation for today, the Six of Swords, Science, Mercury in Aquarius. Okay, so usually the Six of Swords is about being transported away from a difficult situation into something more comfortable, calmer waters. You normally have this scene, there's a woman and a child on a boat and someone sort of rowing them away into the distance. They're going away because we always see them from the back. Okay, and it's that sense of going from a difficult situation somewhere that feels calmer, feels safer. Okay, Mercury in Aquarius that could be going on mentally. Okay, mentally we're going to a better place. Mentally, we're changing the story. Mentally, we're finding our way through the confusion and the loss and the feeling disconnected. And we're doing it one step at a time, and we're pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. The message from Spirit above, the card above, we've got the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords, fixed air energy. This is Aquarian energy. Okay, this is independence, insightfulness, intelligence, humour, discernment and vision. It's like sort of, it doesn't take any BS. Anything that's not serving, cut away. Okay. And so that you might have that energy coming in, because what we're moving into is the Seven of Wands. This is Mars in Leo, it's Valor. This is having good boundaries, defending yourself. In the Thoth deck, it's about sort of you've won the battle, but the war is still raging. Okay, again, that step-by-step thing. Okay, we've put the next building block in. Okay, what's the next thing? Okay, so, we've not reached the end yet, but with each step, we're growing stronger. Our trust is developing. We have faith, and we know ourselves on a deeper level, so we can see the BS. Instead of it being in our face and knocking us over, with each time we face it. Hi, Magpie. So I've got Magpie watch me from across the way. With each challenge we face, we become more attuned to the energy. We can see it from a further distance. Go, I see you approaching. I know how to deal with you. Okay, so that's what's going on consciously. What's going on in the subconscious is we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. This is Mercury in Virgo. Oh, my nose is just so itchy today. This is wealth. This is the creating the stability and the security and the prosperity and the abundance, the reward, the harvest. Virgo tide. Mercury in Virgo. Mercury used to be the ruler of Virgo before we discovered Chiron. Okay, so Mercury in Virgo is about analysing, coming up with the plan. How are we going to get to this 10? Okay. What are the steps? What are the building blocks? Where do we have to push ourselves out of our comfort zone? Okay. Next up, we've got the Princess of Discs, or the Page of Discs. And we can see she's heavily pregnant. So it's not time yet. Okay, it's not time for the reward yet. We're still working towards that. And we may be feeling like sort of, we're 38 weeks pregnant and it's, oh my God, I don't know if I could put up with another couple of weeks of this. That point where maybe you're feeling like you just want it to be over. just get it out of me. But everything's in divine timing. We're learning to sit in our discomfort. We're in the middle of, we're not, we're going towards the end of Mercury retrograde in Aries. We're still in eclipse season. We're coming up to this big awakening on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, depending where you are, what time zone you're in. And so, that awakening comes as we go into the energy of the full moon. So the 20th to the 23rd, or the 21st to the 24th, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, or the 20th, 21st, 22nd, that's the energy of the full moon. That's the peaking and the crescendoing of the new moon solar eclipse energy. Okay, so we can feel like we are, right at the end of a pregnancy, where it's uncomfortable, where you can't, sit anywhere comfortably, you can't lay anywhere comfortably. Every 5 minutes you want to go to the loo because of the pressure on your bladder, the pressure against your stomach and your digestive system. Everything is uncomfortable, and we're being asked to sit in this uncomfortable place to come out of our comfort zone, know that In a few days' time, the birth is going to happen. And that we're creating that new beginning. Okay, we're awakening, transforming, new life is being born from us. The third card there is the Eight of Cups. This for me in this deck is the dark night of the soul. Okay, it's the darkest before dawn. Okay, but just over the horizon, the dawn is just beginning. You know, we've got this yellow horizon. It's just, I don't know if you've ever seen sort of that transformation from night into daylight, when the sun starts to come over the horizon. You know, for a good hour, couple of hours, there's just this dim sort of light that's slightly lighter than the darkness of the night. And then gradually over a couple of hours, you go through this transformation until it's light. It always takes me back to Burning Man and sitting in the middle of the desert doing that, thinking, oh, is it time to go back to the tent? Is it time to go back to camp and go to sleep? We've been up all night walking around looking at art, and it's like, oh no, because look, just there, can you just see the beginning of dawn? Let's sit, open a bottle of fizz and watch the dawn come up. A magical time. Also sort of done it at the full moon. So as the moon goes down behind the mountains behind us, we see the sun rising. Magical times. But yeah, we're going through the dark night of the soul. It's all still in there and it's ready, almost ready to pop. Okay, but it's not quite ready and we can't push it and we can't force it. We have to sit in the uncomfortableness for a few more days before it's time. Okay, so sort of also, we're leaving behind that comfort zone, coming to the edge. The Eight of Cups is also about that walking away from something you love, something that's comfortable, an old state of being, okay, so that you can be birthed into that new day, that new bigger self. And especially with sort of all the astrology we've got going on at the moment, it's massive. Okay, and with the sun moving into Taurus today, you know, this is the grounding season. This is fixed earth we're going into. This is how we embody all of this. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on in the subconscious. We start off with the Two of Cups. Okay, this is connecting to what you love. It's the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within. Okay, loving your full self. In the Ace of Cups, you know, we're filled up in self-love, divine self-love for ourselves. In the Two of Cups, that sort of distinguishes into duality and polarity. Okay, and we're being asked if we can come into sacred union in that Two of Cups. Can we unite the light and the dark, the stuff we like about ourselves and also our shadow side? Okay, and love us as a whole. Okay, which leads us to the Nine of Pentacles here, the Nine of Discs. Okay, so we've gone from Venus in Cancer to Venus in Virgo. This is independence. This is self-love, self-care, self-confidence, knowing who you are in your entirety and knowing that you can do it. Okay. Next to that, we have the Magician. Okay, that's the magic inside. Once we have that sense of knowing within us, you know, we know that we can create and manifest our world around us. Okay, we know ourselves, and then we're open and able to create the magic. And that magic comes from deep within us. We've got the Queen of Wands here, a fixed fire. This is Leo energy. This is that solar plexus, sense of self, creating creativity, being centre stage, not hiding yourself, showing the world your full self, okay, in your power. And that leads to the ace, to the full energy. This is the beginning of a new cycle for you. That birth will be a new beginning, a crescendo, okay, especially with everything that's going on. It's just, I've just been writing it all out this morning and going, oh my God, look at where look at where we've been, what each stage of the cycle is, and where the potential is that we're going. And I've just done that for eclipse season, from the new moon in Pisces that was on the 10th of March through to the new moon in Taurus on the 8th of May, and that point of the grounding, the anchoring, okay, from the releasing and the surrendering everything. This magical journey we've been on with all this incredible astrology. I've never known astrology like it. Well, since 2020, the astrology has been absolutely incredible. I mean, there was lots going on before that, but this last 4 years, it's probably 5 years now as we're into 2024, there's just been incredible incredible astrology in, so, you know, the cosmic roadmap has just been incredible. And yeah, this for 2024, this is the crescendo. We got it all going on in April. So that's your reading here. I just wanted to just pick up on these three princes. These are the three knights. We've got the Knight of Cups, which is mutable water, which is Pisces energy. We've got Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, which is mutable fire, which is Sagittarius energy. And we've got mutable earth, which is the Prince of Discs, or the Knight of Discs, which is Virgo energy. The knight that's missing is the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini energy, okay? But we've got a lot of Mercury coming out in the reading. Mercury in Aquarius, Mercury in Virgo. That's it, really. It's spiritually and emotionally and physically changing. The absence of the Knight of Swords is the information has already come in, okay, about changing our minds on something, being mentally adaptable, okay. Now it's a time for these other levels to come in. Okay, so let's quickly have an Art of the Sacred Wheel card. Let me just bring back all these cards. Just click on that so I can see what time I'm on. Oh my God. Okay, so let's just put these back into the pack and pull a card for today. I'm just loving this energy. It's just so exciting. I've just been download central, been guided to so many free resources to show me where I am, and actually integrating that energy and, you know, showing me what I'm ready to what I'm ready to manifest now. Today's been mind-blowing. Oof. I have been grounding that energy since this morning, but just sitting with it. Yeah, it's still there, but its potency is still very much within me, and it's like, oh yeah, let's just keep on embodying this energy. So yeah, we're not even at the weekend. Next week's going to be a really big week. So anyway, let's get back to this reading. what do we need to know for Friday the 19th of April 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support, guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and our greatest good? What do we need to know? I'm actually feeling it as that one. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, number 12, commitment. Tuning into her pulse. So we talked about, we're moving into Taurus season today. This is that slowing down. This is that rooting and grounding and anchoring into our physical selves. Okay, this is that connecting to all the senses, feeling your abundance, feeling your self-love, knowing your deservability. Okay, and then going deeper with that, taking it into a soul level, and then going deeper than that as well, and connecting into the divine feminine, connecting into Gaia, okay, and tuning into her pulse. She is the divine mother, okay. She's helping us birth something on the earth, okay. So, and also, this card is the card of the full moon that we've just had, the full moon in Libra. So we're a few days away from moving into card 13, which is birthing care. So sometimes, let's see if there it is, right at the bottom. Birthing care, tending to the new. Okay, so we're tuning into that divine mother energy, knowing we're about to give birth to the new. Okay, she's preparing us. So, yay! So that's today's energy. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of it's resonated for you. As always, if it has, then please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you like what I'm putting out. And it also helps with the algorithms to grow this channel, which we all want, which I want. Hopefully you want it as well. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, magical day. And until tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart, in deep gratitude, thank you for watching.